Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Kissy. So today I'm going to do a reading. There's a masculine. Before I begin, oh my, before things get loud, I guess you could say, we have a masculine declaring his innocence. Okay, that it's I guess like the infamy of the crowd or something to that effect, like people gossiping. I feel like there's currently a solar calm. Okay, these are the cards that came through before I started the reading. We have a lot of healing that's taking place. We're being asked to investigate our source and shine. Investigate your source. Take that as you will. And shine. Alright. So, something about Georgia. Oh God, girls down south. Hold that thought. 2 Live Crew. Shake a little something. Oh Lord. That's the way you go, girl. Get it, shake, shake, shake. That's the way. Why is that coming through? Let me shut up. Alright, no, we're not doing that right now. Alright. We're gonna rock with you, according to Michael. Michael says we're gonna rock together. So persecution complex. This is a card that came through. You know, I laugh at my astrology cards. I hope nobody takes these terms personally. Just, you know, despite whether I'm talking about your sign or, you know, your person or yourself even. I mean, take it with a grain of salt. Just laugh it off a little bit, because it could just be part of like the energetic signature of the moment. So persecution complex says, touche, your persecution complex is justified. I don't know why these make me laugh. They're so sarcastic. Maybe that's why. Somebody could be really sarcastic about somebody's persecution complex. So let's see. Touche. Your persecution complex is justified. Now remember, we talked about this masculine. He was coming through, defending his innocence, talking to the judge. Sir, I'm innocent. He's getting blamed for like infidelity and whatnot, and you know, there's like chaos in the courtroom, but he says, you know, yes, I've been tempted, but I haven't swayed, you know, I haven't been unfaithful. In other words, he hasn't cheated. And for whatever reason, this person could be feeling persecuted, or they have a complex of persecution, but it might be justified. Who knows? So here it says, the abiding feeling that others are motivated to harm, cheat, harass, or conspire against one, regardless of actuality. It is characterized by paranoia, wariness, suspicion, assumption of the worst in others, externalization, defensive or hostile behavior, glee in being proved right about others' malicious intentions. This sounds very Scorpionic, doesn't it? Isn't the moon still in Scorpio? So that's what it's giving. And I'm not saying that that's, you know, that all Scorpios act that way. What I'm saying is it's a Scorpionic trait to be suspicious, to be very, you know, thinking the worst of people. It's part of their defense mechanism. It's part of how they protect themselves. You know, they don't like to be necessarily in denial when it comes to who they hate or who they don't, you know, who they don't trust. They could be very passive aggressive as well. But the persecution complex, it's just that feeling of others' motivations to harm. That's what they sense and feel. Anywho, it wasn't as funny. It was funny when I first saw persecution complex. It was funny when I read touche. But then the definition and its characteristics, it's more of a I don't know. It's not a fun place to live in. And some relationships create that dynamic on purpose. Oh, hold that thought. Who wrote the book of love? Somebody wrote the book of love. Who wrote the book of love? Tell me. I love you. Yes. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I don't remember this verse. Oh, I wonder who wrote the book of love. Okay, hold on. I love you, darling. Baby, you know I do. But I have to see this book of love and find out why it's true. I wonder who wrote the book of love. I can't sing loud. Oh, chapter 1 says you love her. You love her with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her you're never going to break her heart. No, you're never going to part. Chapter 3, remember the meaning of romance. And in chapter 4, you break up, but you give it one more chance. So somebody's wondering who wrote the book of love. Maybe when it comes to the Queen of Wands. Baby, I love you, yes I do. Well, it says so in this book of love. Ours is the one that's true. Somebody's closing out a cycle. I don't know if they're closing out a cycle with a Queen of Wands or they're closing out a cycle for this Queen of Wands. Chapter 1 says you love her. You love her with all your heart. Chapter 2, you tell her you're never, ever going to part. In chapter 3, you remember the meaning of romance. And in chapter 4, you break up, but you give it just one more chance. Oh my God, enough. Who is this group? Who wrote the book of love? The monotones. That's what I feel like right now. I'm very monotone. Sorry, folks. Listen, I don't make these energies, but I definitely experience them. So, who wrote the book of love? Okay, yeah. Alright, so we do have a young fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, who's wondering who wrote the book of love when it comes to this Queen of Wands. They may have ended a cycle of like some kind of oppressive nature. Oh, I would have loved you anyway. Hold on. They're trying to find a way of making you theirs. So you're in this Queen of Wands energy. Something brought them down to see. You've been acting like a movie star. And he digs the person you are. You never had to put on all that show. So he decided when he met you a long time ago. Oh, wow. I would have loved you anyhow. No, anyway. I would have thought you were fine. I would have taken you any day. I would still try to make you mine. Anyhow. I would have thought you were okay. Just like I'm loving you here and now. I promise you'll never go away. This is what this younger fire sign, or this could just be a masculine that's very passionate about you at this time, okay? It could be a fire sign, or it could just be a masculine that has that very, what do you call that? Virile energy. I can never say that word, folks. Sorry. I would have loved you anyway. I would have thought you were fine. I can't help it but go on with the song. I can't just shut it out, you know? Once it gets to me, I have to go through with the whole damn thing. Alright, let me lower it. Maybe it'll focus me a little bit more. So, yes, this masculine is very much pleased, in love with you. I mean, he would have loved you anyway. You didn't have to perform for him. You didn't have to show off. I think he saw more of your natural essence, more of your quiet power, your secure power in your being in your own space, not in this, you know, star energy or, you know, performance energy. Not that you can't be in that performance energy, which you probably very much can. You know, you're very passionate, you're very driven, very successful, and very expressive. He very much appreciates that. I just feel like this person has lost a lot of friends at this time. People that promised to be loyal. And it was like they loved him when he had fortune. But when he lost his fortune or something like that, there was problems with his economy, something of an injustice. Put him in a very stagnant situation, so he disappeared. This is the King of Coins we're talking about now. Now he's realizing that things were not as they seemed. A Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo is questioning, where are all these friends that I had that used to tell me that in the good times and the bad times they'd be there for me? They're going through a lot of feelings. You know, they believe people are going to be there through the good and bad times. What is it with life that everything feels fake? It's an injustice. Because their friends abandoned them when he fell. And now all he has is just one person that would smile at him. There's only one person that would smile. One person for the rest of his life. Like, maybe, I feel like he means he's counting on himself. I think he's in an emotional, I don't want to say it like that, like a delusion, but he's in his feelings. You know how it is when people get in their feelings. They can over exaggerate. They can be very dramatic. He's just very much feeling the negative energy. Okay. I feel like there's somebody that's content or happy to see this masculine like this. They're like smiling. This person, I don't know why. Usually this is a very, you know, positive card. But right now, I'm seeing, who's that actor? Oh my god, he reminds me of an actor. I can see. No, I know. I know this is going to sound crazy. He looks like Jimmy Fallon wearing a wig. Jimmy Fallon. He has like a sarcastic smile. Why do I see it that way though? No, he's like childlike wonder of joy, like pleased. It's like he's thrilled to see, like, this is like his popcorn movie moment, you know, like enjoying somebody's downfall. This could be a Pisces that feels this way about a King of Coins in reverse. This is not somebody that, this is what the song is basically about. It's like false friends. I said could be a Pisces, but it could also be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Swords makes me feel like this person maybe talked, maybe they saw through this King of Coins in reverse. They saw the truth. Maybe they approached the matter with, you know, a clear mind. Maybe they're satisfied maybe with the outcome for this masculine. You know, this masculine sees it as an injustice, the King of Coins, because he's left with no friends. You know, he feels like he's alone, abandoned, and all of that, right? But this person is kind of feeling satisfied with the outcome because maybe this person, he feels they deserved it. This person's in love with the feminine. I think that's what it is. It's like one, you know, this person maybe was like competition, or they believe could have been competition, or the enemy camp, something like that. So it's like they got to witness that tower moment, and now they feel successful, they feel happy, they feel like they can shine now with this person out of the way. This could be somebody from the past. They feel like they grow every day a little bit more, and they're wondering, how much longer are they going to wait? How much longer are we going to wait? They're like dying to touch you or hug you. There's no communication with this masculine. This could be a Leo. I said Pisces, air sign, or a Leo. This person was keeping secrets from you, or they had to be very, very smart about what they said or didn't say about their emotions for some reason in regards to a group. But they feel the fire. They're at peace because they want to meet you. They want to know what you're thinking. They want to open all your doors. And they want to see you. It's like they want to overcome all the storms with you. What? I'm getting romantic here. This could be a Libra. A Libra wants to grow that seed, to create and dream and let things happen, manifest or unfold. Kind of stopping the fear of suffering. You know how people suffer for love. But, okay. I feel like you want to explain to this masculine what goes through your mind, and you want to give yourself to them. You want to be capable of surprising. No, wait. Yeah. The shock of love, I guess. This is like a romantic. She doesn't... Okay. I say she. Look, another Libra. We have two Libras here. Masculine and feminine. Masculine is at rest, at peace. They're relaxed. They're not in conflict at this moment. They're resting their mind. They're trying not to think about it. And this feminine is trying to tune in. It's like they're connected. His body is covered in purple, and so is hers. His eyes are closed by choice. Hers are being covered. Like on purpose, for her to look within. And for him, he has to remove his helmet in order to rest his head. So it's like he's being guided to let go of the mind. She's being guided to look within. Trust her emotions. Okay. This could be you and your masculine, divine, feminine, regardless of the signs. There's a sense of how do I put it? This is the energy that you're like craving or wanting or needing even. Whatever it is, it's a pull. With this Libra energy, I feel like this expansion of emotional balance in the partnership with one another. So it's almost like being able to sustain a level of interest and intrigue and desire for one another, despite the push and pull, or because of the push and pull for whatever reason. This is a very deep love. A very deep love with the Palace of Cups. I feel like you guys have explored a very deep emotional connection with one another. I feel like things are no longer gonna be stuck or stagnant or motionless. Hold on. There's a feminine wondering who's... It's like a... Kind of like after a breakup when a woman realizes... Now where do I go? Like, now who am I? You know, now that I'm happy again, now that I'm settled with myself, I was able to overcome a love that almost killed me. Now that there's no more pain in regards to that, like somebody healed from a very painful connection, now that you're able to be yourself again, Divine Feminine, it's like Spirit brings these memories and you kind of can lose your calm, emotional calm, whenever you remember this masculine. It could be a young earth sign or a young water sign. Whenever you think of them, it makes you, it challenges, I feel like, your inner child in some ways. Anything else, Spirit? Let's move on from this, please. Oh, why is it so sad today? Here we go, folks. I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. Oh, Lord and Bruno. Could be an Aries. Look at Mars. Definitely an Aries, an Emperor. Oof. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon. Oh, is it reminding me? Isn't the song in Twilight? I don't know why I'm thinking of Twilight right now. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. It is in Twilight. Twilight? Something about the Twilight Hour. Maybe somebody meditates in the Twilight Hour. A Virgo. Maybe this Emperor is this Virgo. They're not resting very well. They feel like they're famous. Like they're the talk of the town. They think... People are saying that they've gone mad. They've gone crazy. They're losing their mind. They don't know what I know. 'Cause when the sun comes down, someone's talking back. Yeah, they're talking back. Oh, damn it. Why you got me in the mood to sing this, Lord? I don't want to sing this right now. Ooh. By myself. Talking to the like the like the TikToks that they make, talking to them, and then all the cracking voices. Yeah, I would be cracking running out of my voice. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Oh, woohoo! This love is so pure, so real. We have a victory. Somebody feels victorious. Somebody feels like they just won the lottery. Yeah. Why is he doing? Lord, you're gonna make me cough. Ah. 'Cause every night I'm talking to the moon. Ooh, this could be a fire sign. Again, this Aries, Emperor. Did I say? Yeah. I said Aries or Virgo, right? So it could be also Leo. But they feel very like they know they won something. They know they got a victory. So there's like an expectancy of something coming in. Someone's overwhelmed, overburdened. Or it's possible they feel victorious, but they don't realize that what's coming for them is a burden. Why is that funny? I'm sorry. Ooh, arguments, fighting, not connecting mentally, not being able to communicate effectively, protecting their ideas. I don't know why. Also, this is like Venus and Aquarius. This is like not being able to express their love very well, blocking their heart space, keeping a distance of love. Listen to the song. Holy fuck. Some of them want to get used by you. This is what that person is thinking. Oh, wait. Okay, so this is like a freaking pure love. Why all of a sudden this victory? Somebody could be named Victor. Because you heard how I said that, right? This Victoria. Victoria? Okay, I don't know why those names came through. Sweet dreams are made of these. Who am I to disagree? Somebody traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. See, traveled the world and the 7 seas. Everybody's looking for something. So I don't know if this masculine is aware, like he feels like there's like some success here. Hold your head up, keep your head up, and move on. Moving on. I guess there's not an opportunity here. It's going to be like a big burden. Hold your head up and moving on. Yeah, look at this shit, bro. Heartbreak. Okay, I don't know. Is it this? It was not the Emperor. Was it the Emperor that I said? Jeez. Maybe they found like a new love and they felt like they won. Like they were very... Maybe they got arrogant. And they got very confident. And they knew that they were attracting what they wanted. So they just sat there like waiting for it to arrive to them. And that became a burden. Because it caused some kind of like conflict with what they want. Which is, it pushed away the opportunity. And now they're sad. Jesus. They traveled the world and the 7 seas. They're exhausted. Everybody's looking for something. They're they're complaining. God damn it, everybody's looking for something. The star in reverse could be this. Could be an Aquarius. We have Sagittarius. We have Scorpio. Yeah. Who am I to disagree? They say. They traveled the world in the 7 seas and everybody's looking for something. See, traveling. They're moving away from where they were, going elsewhere. Wearing a mask. Blocking their heart. Very, what's the word? Very, like, elusive. That's what they believe sweet dreams are made of? I don't get that part. Why is it sweet dreams? I don't know why I just heard like that person says that. Sweet dreams. And they're like, I don't know, they don't sound right when they say it. Like it's fake. This person is bad of the heart. Oh my God. We have the name George. Oh, is this in you? Oh yeah, it is. Somebody's bad of the heart. Who's bad of the heart? You got a third party situation here. Cancer energy. How could you be so cruel? You treat me like a fool after all I did for you. Sorry guys for my voice. Now I don't know what to do. Sorry, I forgot the words too. I thought the way you came along, my life would start to change. Instead, I saw that I was wrong. My life was rearranged. Now I wonder why you just pushed my love aside. You threw me in the gutter and you left me there to die or to lie. You're bad of the heart. This could be a Cancer. It could be an Aquarius. You never wanted to start. This person had a third party situation. They couldn't walk away though. Something like that. They couldn't. It's like they were trying to get away, start new, start fresh, but they ended up staying in a third party situation. Oh my God. Because of the, because it was so good. It was so good, if you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God, when I was by your side, you kissed and told me lies. You heard me each and every day. This person lied. Yeah, magician. Made it through the nights lying to myself. Why did it have to be this way? This could be what this person is thinking. Yep, I thought the way you came along, my life would start to change. Instead, I saw that I was wrong. My life was rearranged. Now I wonder why. You threw me in a gutter and you left me there to die. Lie, not die. Lie. Like, just dropped. You never wanted to start. This person might have used them for like stability. Took away their stability. They manipulated them. They say you never played a game too smart. You never played the game? What? So sad. They never wanted to start. They betrayed. This person is getting over this betrayal. I feel like this is what they're thinking about this Cancer energy. It was like, I mean, why complain? If you stayed there because you know what you were getting out of it was, you were getting entertained by it. Yeah, but no, this person like betrayed big time. Now they feel like this person is poison. They're pushing them away. They're like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want you around. They're like, yeah, I feel like they really got, there was like an innocent love attached to this somehow. They were vulnerable. Now they're realizing you can't be nice in life. You give love and you get, what do you call those things on roses? The pricks. You get pricked. It was an illusion of fantasy. Now they realize you were never theirs. They're breaking all the letters of love. Because they don't want the pictures. They're burning pictures. They want the wind to take away the ashes. The story of this love. Oh God. You only gave me torment. Could be a King of Swords saying that about a Virgo feminine. They could be calling her poisonous. They had to walk away from her poison. She could have, maybe they were just too independent for them, or maybe they were too realistic, too practical. Alright guys, I gotta go. I'll come back soon. Take care.